I'm Ann Jacobs. I'm the director of the Prisoner Reentry Institute at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York City. I'm here as a guest of the Presbyterian Support Northern to participate in their lecture series on improving the well-being of children. And I'm so delighted to be here. It's been an incredible experience for me. I note in coming to New Zealand that you're dealing with the same kind of growth and of incarceration that's characterized the criminal justice system in New York, and have been very excited about the minister being so concerned on trying to get out ahead of this and make a bold statement that he wanted to reduce the prison population by 30% in 15 years, I believe, right? So I was very interested to have the opportunity to meet him and to both congratulate him for his courage in taking such a bold stand and not approving the building of another large prison, which would have been inconsistent with that stand, and rather to encourage the directions that he seems to want to take the department, because they seem like the right focus for better improving the options that people will have after incarceration. So incarceration of a parent is always a life-altering experience for a child. It's traumatic. They experience a lot of loss. They suffer enormously. The separation and the confusion and the not knowing what they can count on and when their mother or father might be back, those things transcend national boundaries. I mean, they're true in New Zealand, they're true in the United States, they're really true everywhere. But what's also true is that women generally don't present much of a risk to public safety, and you can safely keep them in the community and invest your resources instead of on incarceration in helping them put together a life that's going to be healthier for them and for their children, and really supporting them in taking on that child responsibility in a more robust and satisfactory kind of way. But you don't do it just through criminal justice policy. You do it by making sure that they have access to housing and health and mental health and substance abuse treatment, the opportunity to get a job and support their family. And so those things are similar in the United States and New Zealand. I can't pretend to understand the New Zealand system quite well enough to say how you would do that. I just know that it's eminently worth doing. So if we're really concerned about the well-being of children, we have to look at what we do throughout the whole criminal justice process. It should have an effect on how we arrest people, with some consciousness about what the impact is going to be on the child, particularly if they're present. But at every stage of the criminal justice process, there are ways of doing it that are more cognizant of children or that are oblivious and do more damage. And then the real challenge is, of course, making sure that children are well cared for while they're apart, but still in contact with their parent, and that the mother is getting the kind of services she needs, such that they are both on a journey that will allow them to come back together again after incarceration.